one thing that you're working on?
I think today we're working on facial expressions and vocal variation. I don't want to be less of a robot up here. That's my goal. Comic book characters are some of the most influential, well-loved, and most popular characters to ever grace any medium, ever. As children, we loved reading the books, we loved buying the action figures, we watched the movies, and we wanted to be them. And as adults, some of us still want to be them. But now we're rushing into the movie theaters and we're making movies like Avengers Endgame, the highest grossing film of all time. Comic books, their characters, and their films transcend time, genres, and generations. And today, I won't be talking about those kind of comic book characters. Today, I'm going to be talking about the kind of comic book characters that you've never heard of. Why haven't you heard of these guys? You'll figure it out pretty soon. Before I begin, I want you all to know I didn't make any of this up. These are all actual published comic book characters in comics by DC or Marvel. Shall we begin? In no particular order, number one, Fence Eater Man. His name's not actually Fence Eater Man, but my friend told me that was his name at first, and I saw the picture, and I never call him anything else. Matter Eater Lad is his real name, but I prefer Fence Eater. So he's from a planet called Bismol, and on this planet, microbes got into all the food, so nobody could eat the food anymore. It was all poison. They had to adapt to survive, and now everyone on that planet can eat all matter. They can eat anything. So how does this serve him in a team of superheroes? Not very well. He doesn't really do anything, and the writers often write him out of everything that they put him in. Except for one time. One time, forces of evil got a hold of the Miracle Machine. Now the Miracle Machine is something that can turn thoughts into reality. They were going to use this machine to potentially wipe out the entire universe. So can you guess what Fence Eater Man did? He ate the whole machine. He ate that jug. The people in this picture are like this big, and he just somehow ate the whole thing. And he saved the world. Fence Eater Man. Or the universe, even. Fence Eater Man is a true hero. Number two, Bouncing Boy. Bouncing Boy, ladies and gentlemen, he was a hero. Well, he wasn't a hero. One time he was just a boy, and he was working for a scientist, and the scientist gave him a can of something, and he said, this is a experimental superplastic material. It's very important that you take this to the lab over here. So he took it halfway to the lab, he said, no, I'm going to go watch a sporting game instead. Sat down, watched a sporting event, and then halfway through decided that, oh, this looks like a soda. And he drank the whole thing. He drank it, and he got superpowers. So now he can inflate himself into a giant ball and bounce around at high speeds, and he's pretty much invincible. So he's actually kind of a really powerful and terrifying hero. And then here's another picture of him, which I like. I think this one's more scientifically accurate. He's more round in this. His face is expanded. This is like the real Bouncing Boy. You see he's got a head here and arms. It doesn't work as well. So when you think of Bouncing Boy, that's what you see. When Bouncing Boy wants to kill you, that's the face. That's the Alright, that's all I've got on Bouncing Boy. Let's move on. Condiment King. Condiment King is actually the most popular of all the heroes, or characters I'll talk about today, because he's a villain. And he's a villain in the Batman universe. Believe it or not, they need Batman to fight Condiment King. They just keep going. He's not a true villain, though, because the Joker found an innocent man and brainwashed him and turned him into this monster to terrorize society. So he goes around now shooting people with ketchup and mustard, and maybe mayonnaise and soy sauce as well. The beautiful thing about Condiment King today, guys, is that I actually have some footage of Condiment King in action. I warn you, however, first, it's a little bit graphic. It's not for the squeamish. So here we go. Okay, the sound is not connected, but you guys can hear it. Uh-oh, don't do that. Alright, that's enough of that.
Trendy ladies,
He
yeah.
looks like Captain Underpants. So Condiment King actually did need Batman to come to save the day today. And Batman came by, punched him once in the gut, and that was the end of Condiment King. So he didn't have a long wrath of terror. Next. Arm fall off boy. Arm fall off boy. Do I even need to say more? He takes off his arms and he beats people with them. Arm fall off boy. That's all. Next we have, I gotta warn you, we have one of the sickest and most depraved characters maybe ever. I don't know why anyone decided to make Dog Welder. But he's real. DC, you have enough characters. You have enough superheroes. Dog Welder does not need to exist. There's enough material. You've got enough to work with. But no, here we are. Now I'm going to try to speed through this one because it's not too fun. But instead of giving you my own words about Dog Welder, I really liked what the DC database had to say about him. So I'm just going to show you what they wrote about Dog Welder. So his powers or his abilities are dog welding, which is pretty obvious. But his weakness is that he has a strong compulsion to weld dogs to people's faces. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. He's also mute, he can't talk, and you never see his face, so if it wasn't already terrifying enough, it just adds on to it as well. But don't worry guys, he's actually a good guy. So he only welds dogs to criminals' faces. And maybe one day we'll get to see him team up with Batman or something.
Look at that weight right there.
That's the next point we're going to get at. He's 420 pounds apparently. This guy is 420 pounds. So that's got to be the most interesting superhero that is. Alright, that's all I can handle. That's all I can do for today. I could keep going. If you wanted, I could do Asbestos Girl, or Armless Tiger Man, or Calendar Man, Clock King, Sun Boy. But you'll have to look those ones up on your own. They're all real. So the next time you're at the movie theater, or you're watching a movie on DVD, and you're like, wow, Suicide Squad, this movie sucks. Or Superman versus Batman, this is terrible. Just be thankful that you're not watching a movie about Dog Welder or Arm Fall Off Boy. That's not the takeaway here today. What I'm trying to get at is that if ever in life you feel like you haven't done enough, you haven't accomplished enough, you haven't filled out your life's main purpose yet, I want you to know that you still have time. Okay? Because the guys who made the greatest superhero movie to ever exist, the same company, started off with this. Don't worry, we still have time.